Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I am TechyPlayz. Welcome back to some Pokemon Legends ZA. And no, we are not here to finally find out who Grisham is. No, we're doing more side quests. Because as you can see, I'm getting close to where I want. Might stop at 95 because of how long this is taking. But like, I was like, okay, this is the rank A battle, promotion battle. Might as well level 100 my whole team. This point, probably just gonna settle for 95. Who knows? All I know is we're getting there. We got a couple still in the high 80s, and then 3 of them hit the 90 mark. Charizard going over that mark. So, being that they are not where I want them just yet, we will press on with the side quests, and we've got a couple around here somewhere. So that's what's going to be the agenda today. Talk to Army here first. More, I need a hotter flame. Why? I suppose you must have heard me talking rather loudly to myself there. Alright, first request, and we're already talking to a crazy. It's going swimmingly so far. The problem is, you see, is that I can't get a hot enough flame in my kitchen. R.E.P.O here provides our firepower, but it can't burn at max heat until it lets loose in battle. So I must ask you for help, kind stranger. Would you have a sizzling battle with me and my R.E.P.O to get it nice and fired up? Burn, R.E.P.O, burn. Let me know when you're ready to have a sizzling hot Pokemon battle. I don't like how you keep using that kind of terminology, sir. I don't appreciate it at all. Makes me kind of uncomfortable if I'm being honest. Will you battle my R.E.P.O so we can crank up the heat in my kitchen? I don't like that my character's playing along. I'll light this fire. Not my vibe. Not my vibe is definitely my answer personally, but being that will just not let me progress. We will light its fire, apparently. Gives a battle so hot it feels like being roasted by flare blitz. Why do you know what that feels like? Sorry, your R.E.P.O's not going to be lighting fires. It's going to be suffering from hydro pump to the face syndrome. Or the rear. That was meant to hit him in the face. I thought the battle was just with your... If I'm supposed to get your Leo pumped up to, like, bring heat to your kitchen, why'd I also fight 2 other fire-type Pokemon? What firepower is too hot to handle? I used a water type. And the same move. Then he's fine. What an intense battle. I almost caught fire myself. You know, in order to make this narratively make sense, they were 100% expecting you to use a fire type against fire types. Which Charizard would have been just fine facing any and all of them. I doubt he'd be fainted by any of the 3 that were faced. I can't do it. I got to have the type advantage. That's So satisfying to hit the super effective move sound. So, how about it, Leo? After a battle like that, I bet you can show me the hottest flames you can make, huh? Growl. That's the spirit, Leo. We'll need your hottest flames if we want to grill today's steaks just right. Thank you so much. Here's something for that fine battle. Use it on a Pokemon that's burned. Do you mean like you did to my Feraligatr? Back to the kitchen with for us, Leo. My customers today are in luck. They'll be dining on steaks that with the absolute perfect sear. Got Will-O-Wisp, TM, and Firestone. Alright, there's another one inside. Up top. Where? Where? Or is it on the, like, the... Is the request from the actual restaurant? Oh, you can go inside this one. And there's a battlefield in the middle. Why does this look like why does this remind me of freaking Larry? Larry's gym from Paldea? I mean, it's not the exact same kind of restaurant, but it has that same vibe. Like people just chilling and eating, and then there's this big frickin' Pokemon battle arena. You're in the middle. Let me guess. Are you the person I'm supposed to talk to? If I stay hidden, maybe the customers will stop calling me over. You're out in the middle of the open, in the middle of the restaurant. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, it's this person up here. Walked right past him. Welcome and thanks for coming. This is restaurant Le Ya. Yeah? Our food and our service are worth 2 stars. Want to try them yourself? We're proud to serve full 5-course feast of Pokemon battles here at Le Ya. Le Ya. Jeez. We offer a first taste of this decadent dueling delight at no charge if you'd like a sample. I'll try it, yeah? Then please follow me this way. Course battles, 2-star. What is going on? For the first course, we are proud to present Telia's Pokemon. This sounds wrong. Bon appetit. That's not... I don't know. I should have expected this because there was a freaking battle arena in the middle of the restaurant, but I didn't think that's how that was gonna go to get there. For the second course, we were proud to present George's Pokemon. Well, not buddy. I I I'll be honest. I didn't know what to expect. For the third course, we were proud to present Michelle's Pokemon. Bon appetit. Well, finally a Pokemon that, for Alligator, has a type disadvantage of. And I was trying to avoid the poison spikes. But I think Charizard got a little too close. There, I guess they did said 5 course. For some reason I thought it was just gonna be 2. 'Cause 2-star, double, dueling, whatever. Anyways, Adeline's up next. Or I'm not doing the whole spiel anymore. Alright, let's get through the last one. Yannick. Alright, Yannick. I tried to do Phantom Force before that. If I would have been able to get the Phantom Force off sooner each time, I would have properly dodged all of their attacks and landed mine without taking any damage. But it kept being just too too late. Get hit and then sink down. And it was annoying me. So I switched to Lucario before Gengar fainted. Fantastic. Here's a little token of appreciation for fully savoring our restaurant. All our restaurant has to offer. Yeah? We'll ask you to pay the usual 15,000 Poké dollars for your next visit, but I hope we'll see you again. Well, that was unexpected. Alright, the next closest one is over this way. Okay, so I've passed by her a few times. She's got these 3 Trubbishes here. They're probably loitering and I need to get rid of them, probably. See these little ones? They're Trubbish, the trash bag Pokemon. They've developed a taste for our cafe's food scraps, so they keep coming back. Trub. I'm happy they like our food, don't get me wrong, but the smell of the Trubbish get off isn't exactly a crowd pleaser. We're starting to lose customers. Oh, here's a thought. It's our food these Trubbishes are after. Maybe we can use that to our advantage. I've made a nice bag of tasty trash using our food scraps. Do you think you could use it to lead the Trubbish over to the garbage bins? How am I supposed to? It would really help us out if you could lead the Trubbish away as soon as you can. Speak to the rest. Okay. If you're free right now, would you mind leading the Trubbish to the nearby garbage bins? Sure. Thanks, that's a big help. The Trubbish should follow you as long as you're holding this. Bag of tasty trash. I got a bag of tasty trash. What the f... Make sure you walk slowly so the Trubbish don't lose you. Garbage bins are down this alleyway. Good luck. Look, you have some admirers. How adorable. They're trash bags, sir. Something smells a bit off. Yes, that would be the horrendous trash bags behind me. Doing a phalanx impression seems tough, but hang in there. Trubbish, aren't those the little helpers that eat garbage? Out with a group of Trubbish, eh? Nice work. Okay, you guys are still behind me. Do you want to leave the tasty trash here? Yes. Yes, I do. Trubbish are wolfing down the tasty trash. Thanks so much for dropping off our trash. If you were able to come over here yourself, why didn't you just do it? I know I'm supposed to be helping people, but like I figured, oh, you're busy at your job and need to stay there and can't come down here when you could have taken the trash that you already had down to the trash can because you've already walked down here to talk to me. You could have done it yourself. Oh my gosh, look at them munching away happily. It makes you think, doesn't it? It makes me think you could have done it yourself. Coexisting with Pokemon doesn't just mean sharing the same space. Means these Trubbish love our food just like humans do, but it wouldn't work to have them eat at our cafe right next to the other customers. Maybe coexisting with Pokemon sometimes means knowing the right distance to keep. That got really philosophical. But this entire like process of getting there was pointless because she could have done it herself. The one thing that I thought was stopping her apparently doesn't matter because she could ignore it to come down all that way to the trash cans to talk to me, just not to leave the Trubbish herself. There have been some dumb requests. That has so far been probably the dumbest. Like, yeah, there have been some that just, they're stupid, but that Alpha Watchhog is one of them. I think. That or the kid staring at it behind the taxi is one. We're just gonna leave that one. Okay, so we've got a Fennekin and Branch. Nice. This poor wild Fennekin doesn't seem well at all. It won't even sniff at any food I offer it. When I took it to the Pokemon Center, they weren't sure what might be wrong with it. Ah, I recall there was once a herbalist who had set up a shop around here in Lumiose. He no longer runs the old store, but perhaps he'd have something that could help. I'll stay here with this little one for now. Please go and see if you can find the old herbalist, won't you? I believe he's a regular at Cafe Classe. Ah, there it is. We'll just fast travel there, because there's no point in wasting time. Ah, okay. Yes. Hello? What do you need? Are you the herbalist? Ah, I see. A Fennekin that's feeling poorly, Fennekin are known to eat twigs for an energizing and soothing snack. I imagine revitalizing twig in particular could perk the Fennekin right up. But the area where I used to gather them is now a part of Wild Zone 5. Okay, you can tell the revitalizing twig by its sweet scent. Though it won't be easy to find one while fending off attacks from wild Pokemon. I guess off to Wild Zone 5 we go. And there does not appear to be or is there somewhere a ladder? Yeah. Well, yeah. Frick off. A lot of you. Alright. Okay. So it wasn't an up above thing, it was a down below thing. Alright, don't gotta worry about that anymore. This twig seems shriveled, doesn't look like the revitalizing. It would revitalize anyone. Okay. Twig has been gnawed by something. No one would be revitalized by this. This twig is pretty broken and damaged. It doesn't seem like it would be revitalizing anyone. Okay. It's probably going to be the last one I get. This twig is all dry and brittle. Probably not the sort of thing that would revitalize anyone. I think it's one of those, no matter what order you do them in, it's going to be the last one you find. That, or it's the one that's up top and was always that one, and I could have done this quicker. Who knows? This twig gives off a nice sweet smell. You've found the perfect revitalizing twig. Hooray. Time to head back to the sickly Fennekin. After we go to the rooftop. Because I don't think I've been up here before. This seems like a place where Flabebe would be at. But there isn't any. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Bye, Abra, bye, Abra. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. Freaking. The range with that and the persistence of that freaking Pidgeotto's Twister move. Remind me to go back to Wild Area 5 later and burn it to the ground. Alright, we're gonna go straight back to the Fennekin now. Well, to this Pokemon Center. We probably could have done the Wild Zone, but nah. Alright, branch. Here's a branch. I know it's a twig. There's no such... I had no idea such a thing existed. That herbalist is a true gem. And so are you for finding one. Let's give it to Fennekin at once. Determination. Punch the thing. Oh, it feels better now. So glad I punched it in the face. How delightful. It's looking wonderfully energetic now. Why, it seems like this Fennekin has taken a shine to you. Why not let it tag along? And now it's my Fennekin. Great. Do take good care of Fennekin, won't you? Okay, well, we have a Fennekin now. So that's nice. I guess. Oh yeah, we did just get an alpha Whirlipede, which we should definitely remember to put in the alpha box. Okay. Now, if we... Distraction. Alright. Pick that up. Go up here, go up here, go up here, go up here, up here. Over here. Up here. And across here. Not sure how you get the one up top. Maybe if we do this. No. Okay. But that one might be get up on the roof and get that way kind of deal. Yeah, because there's a way over. So if we go... Shh, quiet. Otherwise that beast will notice us. Don't you see it? The giant watchhog. I've been waiting for it to go somewhere else, but it hasn't budged one bit. There's no way my Pokemon could beat that huge thing. If only there was a trainer around here that could take it down. Wild Alpha Pokemon has staked out a spot for itself on the Holovator. Do you want to battle it and chase it away? Yeah. Hey, it's off the... Hey, that was amazing. You really just must be a stronger trainer to win against a big critter. I guess you wanted to head up using the Holovator too, huh? That's so much fun exploring the rooftops, isn't it? All the different ways the buildings connect. You know, thing is, that web thing was already activated. Which means either A, it was just, that's the way that they didn't bother with the setting it up to spring from me or whatever. Or I've been up there before. So when did that watch hog get there? Oh. Anyways. It's so much fun. Okay. Not to mention you can find rare items and Pokemon up there too. Normally I like to keep all the goodies for myself, but you should go up first this time. You're the reason we can use a Elevator now, after all. Tell me twice. Up I go. How did you guys get up here? Or how long have you guys been up here? There's... Oh. I wasn't expecting it to get all of them. But okay. Okay, so I need to go up on that side. It's up the ladder. Across the web. I grab this one first. And this one. Pretty sure I already have a Larvitar, so I don't need that. Right. Yeah, I have an Alpha Larvitar. Yeah, so I don't... Oh, by the way, before I forget. Put that in the Alpha box as well. We can say organize. None of these are alphas, are they? Okay. I'm not going to check every box, I just want to make sure I check that box. Because that's the one I had it set on. So, recent catches would probably end up there. And also the next box over would also technically be recent. Okay. Isn't anything else down there? I mean, there's a couple of items, but we're not going to worry ourselves with those. Okay. So what we do want is to go like this. Haha. I did it. All right. See, my distraction led to another quest being done, so I don't want to hear any complaints. No complaining. I did more quests. I even did the quest that I was like, nah, earlier. I feel like this is gonna be a battle. Another crazy. I want to be an artistic. I want to be artistic in all things, even Pokemon battles. What makes those battles truly shine is their beauty, their strength, and the ephemeral it all is. You know what I mean? You'll find out if you battle me. Another crazy. Let us battle artistically. Alright, once you're ready to battle. Want to have an artistic battle? In the name of art, on guard. See, I did it as soon as I literally could, but still was not able to get out of the way. Wish it would have let me fire off my move as soon as I hit the buttons to do so. No, I gotta hit a couple of times first without any chance to do anything. Anyways, self-destruct explosion. I faced a trainer once who shout, "Let's give it all we got before a battle." Thanks to her, me and my Pokemon realized what it really meant to give a battle our all. I really hate this person. But don't you worry. The first place I go after every battle is a Pokemon Center. The ephemeral beauty found in a fleeting battle and healing to bring out our resilience. This is indeed our style. This girl crazy. And now I have the TM for self-destruct. And now it's raining. What even is life anymore? Alright. So there are more over here. So we'll just go... we'll stop by the Pokemon Center. Not to pay heed to the ritual of the crazy lady that she does after every battle. But the fact that the Pokemon Center was right there and we're going around the corner of this block. And that's literally it. Okay, do we do the one over here first and then go down that way? Probably. As a child. Wanna know what I think the strongest and absolute best Pokemon in the world is? Not really, no. Kakuna, you're an idiot. I'm training up the best team of Kakuna in the world's ever seen, so you'll battle me, please? Oh, dear child. The Kakuna Master. Let me know when you're ready to battle, okay? All your Pokemon are gonna die. Alright. Thanks. You're gonna be so jealous of my Kakuna. No. I'm gonna make a great schooler cry. Yay. My favorite. Okay. Who fire spins 4 Pokemon? No, I showed off my Kakuna and still lost. Yay, she's crying. I said I was gonna make her cry and she's actually crying. Oh my god. I called that. Oh, I called that. Isn't that just a great sight? And it's raining. She's crying in the rain because she feels bad because her Pokemon suck. Don't you think you're being a little bit mean? Nah. The blind arrogance of children need to be humbled. Wow, you're really strong. My Kakuna must have learned a lot from that battle. No, it learned how to die. It learned how to get roasted alive. I hope they didn't get too many XP points, though. You already had... No, my Kakuna evolved into a Beedrill. At this rate, I won't have won't have a team of the strongest Kakuna. I'll just have a team of Beedrill. Why haven't you given these Kakuna an Everstone? I guess that's fine though. Bug Pokemon evolve super early. There's no helping it. It just means that I need to treasure the brief time I get to spend with my lovely Kakuna. Pokemon usually don't evolve on their own. What? You have to view your party Pokemon and select evolve to trigger their evolution? Are you saying my Kakuna are extra special then? Well, I made her happy. I was better off just leaving her while she was crying. You know, I love Kakuna, but Beedrill are cool too, aren't they? How am I supposed to choose? Give your Kakuna an Everstone. You know, I actually completely forgot that, like, you have to manually evolve Pokemon in the Legends game, because I have fully evolved Pokemon in my party, and have had them for so long that I forgot that that was a thing. It was like that in Legends Arceus too, but I remembered that one. I did not remember the case in this one. That's because this Legends game feels aesthetically more like a mainline game, just, you know, like with a spin to it, with the real time battle system and stuff. But Legends Arceus is a completely like in the past primitive kind of like thing. So like not primitive, but like what's less primitive than primitive, but still like not modern. Something like that. Alright, we're just gonna heal you. Quick heal you. First of our string of how many? 3? Maybe 5 if we're counting those. There was also an... Oh, I didn't mean to pin. There's also one over here. But I'm not going all the way back now. So we're just going to do maybe these 5. Maybe. Once again, I am trying to have like roughly an hour long stream. So if we go to an hour and a half, then we go to an hour and a half. But beyond that, I don't have the time for that. I got like... I still need to have dinner tonight. I still need to like get hopefully my CPU swapped out for my new one. And yeah, so I got things to do after stream that are important. So stream cannot be too long. Anyways, let's stop wasting time and talk to I'm not pronouncing that. I took French in high school, but that was a long while ago, and I didn't even finish the course for the 4th year because the teacher got budget cut. So the fourth year was like online only course, and I was like, I don't like those. I don't like them. So I kind of shortchanged myself on learning French. So I am limited and rusty with French, and have no experience with like names that aren't like mainstream French names like Pierre and stuff. So I had to look up how to pronounce Jassance. So are you calling yourself old? I am calling myself an adult. An established adult. You know, I graduated high school a while ago. I'm an adult.
Hi, how are you?
And now you check in blurb after that. Anyways, not pronouncing her name. Not trying it. Too rusty. Never got used to the names. Now you're laughing at me. Wow. Rude. Rude. Alright. Hello there. Have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack? I had a move like that, but it was too weak to keep. I liked it though. They attack opponents in a Pokemon battle? Well, I've got news for you. There are some moves that let you do just that. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent. Care to experience the effects yourself? Your Pokemon have their HP drained while my Pokemon are healed. Panic screaming emote and stuff like that. Also, how loud was the crab brave? Like I tried to like bump up the overall audio that isn't the microphone, the desktop and other general audio stuff. So I'm hoping that it was all right. Okay, because I was hoping that like that would also affect the blurb volume. Yeah, I turned all of that up and then I turned my headset down because I didn't want to destroy my eardrums. Because that all that affects how loud it is in my headphones unless I do that. Says Pokemon will have their... Okay, well, my Pokemon are healed. Imagine the horror. Hit and heal. Let me know if you're ready to face the terror of having your HP drained in battle. Okay, so the two that I can think of off the top of my head is Mega Drain and Draining Kiss. Draining Kiss is a fire type move. If they're using a fairy type Pokemon that has it, Charizard would be a bad idea. If Mega Drain, which I think I might be wrong, don't judge me for it, but I think it's a grass type move. I think there's also Synthesis or something that's also a grass type move. And if they're using a grass type to do this, then Charizard would be a good idea. So means that I can think of two that are possibly grass type moves and only one that's a fairy type move. I'm going to make a gamble here and stick with Charizard as my selected Pokemon to start with. And face this person. Well, okay, carried experience for the horror first hands. Let me experience it. No time to drain some HP. Jeez. It's a bug type. You know what? That still works for Charizard. Leech Life. Yeah. We can't heal that. Phantom. Also great. Yeah, come over here. I picked right. I picked very right. Okay, good drain. They were not able to absorb HP quickly enough to hold out. Oh, I love it when all I have to do is set up Fire Spin and that just takes care of it. I wish the Fire Spin lasted a little bit longer because, like, I know it was a certain amount of turns for Fire Spin in the turn-based uh, Pokemon battle system. I don't think that the Fire Spin lives up to that kind of duration in the real-time thing. Like, yeah, I know. I kind of just want it to wipe like a 3 Pokemon grass type team. I know that's a bit much to ask for, but you know, it could. I'm not asking for it to be like. If, okay, I initiate it on a Pokemon. It faints. Then the next Pokemon comes out. It faints. And then before the third Pokemon comes out, it's already gone. Like, even if it doesn't faint the third Pokemon, I still want to at least, like, take some damage from the Fire Spin. Because setting up a second Fire Spin at that point, literally just to, like, finish up the battle, I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like the kind of a clunky way to do it. But I could have just hit it with the Fire Blast. Or what? It's Fire Blast, right? The one that I have set on the top of the move rhombus. I don't know. Anyways, not quite so easy to win if your opponents are healing as they attack you, is it? I just swept you with 2 Fire Spins. But should have been 1, but yeah. Then again, that didn't stop you from winning clearly. And to think, I even had all my Pokemon equipped with Big Roots. Big Roots are items that allow Pokemon to absorb more HP. Here, let me give you one too. Cool. Once you discover the fun of healing while attacking, it really sucks you in. Yeah, it's Fire Blast. Okay. I could have done Fire Blast to finish it off, but it's not as satisfying as just like having them walk into a swirl of flame. Anyways. This looks like another one. Restaurant Wow. Another enterable. Wow, it's like a completely different color palette of the exact same restaurant as earlier. And I'm gonna guess I'm gonna talk to you and you're gonna give me a free 5-course battle. Bull crap. Right? We are proud to offer only the best. Welcome to Restaurant Wow. Our premier offering for the select gourmet is a full 10-course banquet of Pokemon battles. This culinary combat challenge is complimentary for first-time patrons. Would you care to try it? Sure. Wonderful. Then please follow me this way. There's going to be more of these. There's going to be a 4-star and a 5-star, isn't there? All right. Okay, first up, Joelle. Victory Bell. I should still have Charizard. Yep. Alright. I don't think we can heal during this, so I will try during Julius's battle. Look at this dork with his glasses over the back of his head. And if I can't, I guess it's just until everybody faints. Or trying our best to not have that happen. Alright, well, now we got ourselves fire types to deal with. Alright, hopefully Alligator didn't take too much damage from that one, because I wasn't paying attention, and I should have, but I wasn't. Okay, Serva is up next. Yeah, Carbink is surprisingly resilient. Yeah. All I can say is I'm glad that Feraligatr isn't normally a dragon type. Otherwise, that one would have hit a little bit more harder than I would liked. Alright, probably should have swapped out Feraligatr. Yep. There we go. Because Gardevoir did a little too much damage to Feraligatr than I would have liked. And Gengar would have made short work of Gardevoir, just like he did Cliffhaven. I didn't even pay attention to his name. Percival. Okay. Do we dare bring... No, we're not going to bring, not going to bring Charizard back out. We're just going to use Lucario because fighting type is also super effective. Fighting and Steel are, I think both are still both effective. We'll switch back to Gengar. Okay, and all of my Pokemon pretty much are equipped to deal with dragon types. Because they all have either an ice type move or a fairy type move. Dragon types are normally very strong, so having all of my Pokemon equipped with something to deal with them is very good idea. So, Jermaine is next. Kangaskhan is the normal type. Really would have liked to not have 2 hits on me, super effective damage, before being able to strike first. This is probably a bad idea. Yep, that was a bad idea. Yeah, well... Yeah, I probably should have just done that. Because now I'm down a Pokemon. Alright. Now we've got Estella. Looks like ghost types, which means Feraligatr, start getting your bites ready. Or not, it's bug type. Okay. Bug and steel. Going? Oh, okay. Fine. Damn. Ow. Don't slap. Ow. Down 2 Pokemon. Stop protecting. Stop. Why are you protecting and detecting the electric type moves? And why? Thank you. Got him right after a flash cannon. That was annoying. And took a lot more damage on Ampharos than was necessary. I didn't try healing, which is terrible. Natural. No, I can't heal. Do a ground type move. Die. Die. Just die. It's getting down the wire. It's even though my Pokemon are fainting, they're getting XP, which is nice but unexpected. Okay. Why did I use Ice Punch first? That was dumb. Love his dumb move. I literally gotta like try to outspeed and just deal as much damage as I can. I gotta make it two more battles. And I've already stopped calling out people's names. I'm just trying to get through this at this point. I've lost too many Pokemon to like take this casually. Still landed the hit. Alright. Christopher, or Christoph, sorry. Last battle. Still got a fully healthy Gardevoir. But we're gonna try to use Ampharos as best we can before that happens. Okay. Ampharos probably got one more hit it can take. Oh, he didn't get to land the Stealth Rock. Yes. That could be a problem. That's definitely a problem. Yep. Alright. Gardevoir. And we're gonna Mega Evolve. I'm not taking any chances here. Moonblast. My Mega Evolution stopped me from taking damage from, like, Stone Edge or whatever it tried to do. Oh my gosh. Incredible. This is a little show of appreciation for you fully savoring our restaurant, what all our restaurant has to offer. That was... We will ask you to pay the usual 100,000 Poké dollars on your next visit, but we all hope to see you again. That's expensive and crazy, but probably the best thing to do now for grinding if I wanted. But I'm probably going to do that. No healing, no item usages at all. It's basically just like, it's basically a mini 10 battle Nuzlocke. Because once your Pokemon's fainted, they're out. And I got 10 opponents, each with 3 Pokemon apiece. That's literally 5 times as many Pokemon that I have. And they all hit pretty hard. Not like OHKOing me at really any point, but like it accumulates, and without being able to heal, like, other than maybe if I retaught Draining Kiss, but I didn't want to do that. And like, if I had strong, powerful absorption or whatever moves, like the NPC that I just battled out here's kind of style of battle is, like, that would be the only way of healing in that environment. Not doing it though. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Almost an hour and 15 minutes. I was gonna give at least this one more, but like that last one took way longer than I thought, so we're probably just gonna call it here. So I hope you all enjoyed this craziness. If you enjoyed this, make sure to show your support on both Twitch and YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, if that is where you're watching this after it being live, then there are links in the video description to my friends' channels that I would like you to check out. They're worth checking out. And my social media is linked just below that. And there will be a video and a playlist on screen for you guys to continue your watching journey here on the channel. And with all that said, I will see you guys there.